So good evening, everybody. My name's Celia Gadd. I live in Somerset with my two children, Roxy and Eric, aged 13 and 8. And I've been a very, very happy UW customer and business partner for about 11 years now. So I joined the business back in 2009, and my background was actually with horses. So I left school when I was 16, and I spent 25 years riding horses, teaching people how to ride horses, and I was an equestrian journalist for a long time as well, which was absolutely fantastic. And then my lovely children came along in my early 40s, and I realised that I needed to do something a little bit different. Riding horses wasn't a great career as a mum, so I was looking for something else. I didn't particularly want to go and get a job, but I was looking for a company that would reward me for hard work and that would reward me for whatever I put in. And I looked at lots of different home-based businesses, and I wasn't that keen on selling products because I didn't feel comfortable going back to my family and friends and sort of selling to them week in, week out. So I was looking for something a little bit different. So I was very, very fortunate to come across this business when I did. So I'm going to run through a short presentation with you all, which is just going to explain very simply what we do, how we do it, and how we get paid. And I hope to help you make a good decision about whether you think it's something that's going to be good for you as well. So I'm just screen sharing now. Just takes a little minute for this to launch, so just bear with me a second, and then I'll have a thumbs up. See, Cameron, is that all right? Can you see that okay on your screen? I think so. Okay, so UW, a smarter way to earn in your own time on your own terms. So this is about choices, this business. It's about you putting in as much or as little as you want to and getting whatever it is that you want. So we're just going to talk a little bit about the opportunity. What are people looking for right now? Well, I'm sure it doesn't take rocket science to realise that there's quite a lot of doom and gloom out there at the moment. There's an awful lot of people in quite a bad situation. Just having a little look on Google a minute ago, and about a third of the workforce are currently relying on government money, which is obviously very sad. And there's lots and lots of businesses that are saying they're going to be making big reductions in their staff. It's easy to gather. There's lots of people now, and probably some of you watching this are in that similar situation. The way we get paid, which I'll talk about later, you can have really good now up front from day one, but all because of the way we get paid, you can build up a real financial security for the future. And that can give more free time and life experiences. As for years, I joined because I wanted something different. And because of the way we get paid, I'm so fortunate now that actually I don't need to work, and my bills are covered with passive income coming in every month. And that's what I want to do about, as well as the opportunity to earn a good income straight away. So what are your options if what you're currently doing isn't earning you enough money? You could get a second job, but I know at the moment a lot of people are struggling with their first job. You could possibly get promoted, win the lottery, all these things, probably not very likely. How about passive income? How about being paid month in, month out for work that you've done once? And that's when I first saw this. I realised that I didn't have a pension, I didn't have any savings, and I wanted something a bit more secure for the children for the future. And this business has provided it tenfold from what I was looking at. So who are Telecom Plus PLC? They are the owner, if you like, of the brand UW. We've just had our financial results for last year come out yesterday, and absolutely fantastic year despite what's happened in the country over the last 2 months. In fact, we're one of the very few businesses that I would say are actually thriving at the moment because of what we can do for people. So we are a multi-utility provider. We're licensed by Ofgem, regulated by Ofcom, and based in London. So that big building on the right there is our head office in London. We have 2,000 staff in there normally. At the moment, about 1,000 of them are still working safely from home. And we have won over 30 awards by Which magazine for our products and services. So it's an absolutely fantastic company. So how are we doing? Well, this is the growth that we have seen over the last few years. If you look back at 2008, which is just off the corner there, between 2008 and 2012 was the last big recession in the company, real big economic downturn. And our business actually doubled in size over those 4 years. Now, everything is indicating that, in fact, what we're coming into now as a country is going to be a lot worse than what happened between 2008 and 2012. So we are in an absolute prime place to help, because you'll see as we go through this presentation, what we do is basically what everybody needs at the moment. Our role is simply to make sure that people aren't paying more than they need to for things that they have to have. And that's a fantastic thing to be able to do. So traditional way, this is sort of what we're sold at school, that you go to school, you maybe get some more exams, stay on, maybe go to university, keep getting different jobs. Life definitely does get more expensive as you get older, and promise me, if you have children, if you don't know already, then it definitely starts to get quite expensive. And you know, people are moving from job to job, they're hoping to get promoted, they're trying to earn enough money just to live a lifestyle that they want. And then what happens is when they retire in a normal job land, they're then trying to struggle or trying to survive on about a third of what they were struggling on anyway. But now they've got all the time in the world to enjoy that money. So all people do traditionally is they just swap time for money. A slightly different way of doing things, which means that you can actually end up having a little pay rise every month. And by the time you retire, having enough money to really enjoy life and retire probably a lot sooner than you were thinking in the first place. So what do we do? Very, very simple. We just recommend and show people, as I said, how they can pay less for all the stuff that they have to pay for. It's not exciting, but it is absolutely essential. And not only that, not only do we get paid as business partners, but we can show our customers how they can have their bills for free just by letting us help some of their friends and family too. So it's an absolutely fantastic referral scheme, which is really helping us get everybody off to a flying start. So what can we earn? Well, we earn money in so many different ways. I'm not going to go through them all this evening, but I'm just going to go through the few key ones. So firstly, every single time you introduce somebody to the club as a member, you get paid. And you get paid initially up to £50 in what we call a customer gathering bonus. And that depends on what services they take. Now then the magic bit is every single time your customer pays their bill, from then going forward, you get paid a percentage of their bill. So back in 2009, when I started, I signed up about 50 customers in my first year. And 95% of those people now are still happy customers with me. So I've been paid every single month for 11 years on helping some friends and family members save money, which took about an hour. Now, a couple of years ago, the company decided that they wanted to reward us really, really well and make this possible to be a very well paid, if necessary, full-time job right from the outset. So if you sign up a qualifying customer, which is a homeowner that takes all the services, the reason they are a qualifying customer is purely because homeowners move around a little bit less than tenants, and homeowners with us stay with us for 20 years. So the company is so confident that those homeowners are going to stay with us, they will give us 5 to 7 years up front of that monthly money. So if you go and just help one a month that's a homeowner that takes all the services, you're going to get as much as £250 just as a one-off. Now, you can see on the chart here, there's a big jump from £750 up to £1,400. And that is because what we try and do is get people into a consistent habit of helping at least one of those qualifying customers a week, because that's achievable part-time or full-time. So if you do one a week, the company then rewards you even more. And they say for every customer you bring in then for the rest of the month and for the ones before, you're going to get £350 up front. So there's huge chunks of money available. And later on in the call, you're going to hear from someone that's joined very recently and how quickly he's been able to sign up a lot of customers in a very short space of time. The thing is with this business, the choice is yours. You can look at the amounts of money on that screen, you can choose what you want to earn, and then we can show you how to do it. And please be rest assured that 2,100 is not the ceiling. You can happily sign up as many customers as you want. There is someone in the team that signed up 44 customers last month, so you can just work out what we're earning. And now your income keeps growing. As I said, I have had a pay rise every single month for 11 years. Now, it might only be a couple of pounds, it might only be a couple of percent, whatever that is, but every single month, as long as you keep building your business, your income is going to go up. And it's not just about your own personal customers. So if you start introducing this opportunity to other people who want to earn money, you're also going to get a tiny little thank you from the company on all their customers as well. That is life-changing money. And I promise you, at the moment, we are literally a lifebelt for so many people, and we can help so many people. So normally for the summer, I have a couple of months off now and I go off with the kids on holiday. But this summer, I'm not going anywhere because I'm on a mission to make sure that we really spread the word, because there's a lot of people out struggling. I can't go anywhere anyway, so we can keep working this year, helping as many people as we can. So this is just a little example here, 4 customers a month, so that's 1 a week, £1,400. And it's really true to say, as it says here, it really doesn't matter what your background is at all in order to be successful with UW. In our team, we've got students, we've got stay-at-home mums, stay-at-home dads, property investors, NHS workers, policemen, farmers, business consultants, people that work still in the army, gardeners, chefs, teachers. We've got a farrier who I can see on the call this evening. So we've got people from every single background you can think of, and all of them are making a success of this business. So it's not about us, it's about you. Why are you here on this call tonight, and what could it mean to you? So this is just some examples of money. All of these amounts of money are available definitely from month one in the upfront income, even the 5,000 plus. But what about if that was coming in whether you worked or not? What about putting in some regular, consistent effort for 3 to 7 years and building up a passive income that pays your bills whether you work or not? How would £1,000 to £2,000 a month, let's say, coming into your bank on the 21st of every month, how would that change your life? Because I promise you that gives you serious, serious choices. Now, we're not all just about money with our company. We're about lots and lots of other fun things too. I'm not going to major too much on the holidays because it's a bit of a sore point at the moment, isn't it? Because a lot of us can't get away right now. But lots of us are on track for one of these lovely holidays. I've been lucky enough to be on 7 or 8 free holidays since I started the business over 11 years. They're absolutely incredible. You can also have a brand new BMW Mini. So we've got a couple of those in the team, and we're going to hear from a couple later on that have got one of those, and lots of other things. So at the moment, the company are basically taking us all to a virtual cocktail party on July the 10th. So just 3 customers signed up in June. We're going to have all the kits sent through for a cocktail making evening and a Zoom presentation. So there's lots and lots of stuff like that going on. And in fact, if you do become part of our team, I say that you instantly got 450 new friends, and we're all here really, really to help and support you and make sure you're successful. So that's a little bit about the money, but what do we actually do for the customer? You know, is it going to be easy to go out there and get people? Well, I think the point is, would it be fair to say that everybody in the country would prefer to pay less for all their household services with better customer service? And that's basically what we're about. Double the difference price promise means we guarantee to save you money if you take all the services, or the company will pay you back double the difference. That's a pretty strong promise. And there is 200 to help you switch if you are in any contracts at all. So this is what we do. It's all the boring stuff, but we do it particularly well. As I said earlier on in the call, we've got 30 awards by Which magazine for all our services. And we are currently their recommended provider for broadband and mobile. And we're streets ahead of the big 6 for energy as well. So how good is that? That you can go and recommend things to people and you know that they're going to get really, really good service. So we're not just a utility provider, and that's what makes us different. We've got lots of other things too. So we have fitted 5 million light bulbs into our customers' houses completely free of charge. And that brings down their bills by around 15%. Not only that, but we're paying our customers £50 to have smart meters installed. We are planting a tree for every member, and we've got a 100% renewable energy tariff. So if green energy is something that you're passionate about, then definitely it's worth getting involved with UW. Gourmet Society, not very relevant right now, but that's money off in 8,000 pubs and restaurants all around the country, and cinema tickets and hotels and all sorts of stuff like that. Hopefully we'll be back out enjoying our gourmet card very soon. But the UW user card is why I know that we can save everybody money, regardless of what suppliers they're with. Because we as members never pay full price for anything every single time we shop. So you simply load your UW Visa card up with money from your bank, which is done instantly on an app, and off you go shopping to your heart's content, whether you're online or in store. So we've got 60 retail high street partners, we've got 2,000 online, and you get between 3 and 10% in all of those shops every time you shop. But even if they're not a partner, you're still going to get 1% back. So we can make sure that you save money absolutely everywhere. To give you an example, if you went into B&Q on the screen there and spent £100, they're a 5% cashback partner. So B&Q are going to pay £5 off your next month's bill. I literally never pay for my internet because my everyday shopping just wipes out the phone and the internet part of my bill every single month. So who do you know right now that you think would benefit from never paying full price for their shopping, for getting big chunks off their bill for referring you on to other people, and then money off things like eating out, light bulbs and everything else as well? So this is all stuff that makes us quite extraordinary. Now, this is your own business. It is definitely not a job. Personally, that's the thing that attracted this to me most, because I didn't want a job. I wanted my own business, but I wanted something, as I said, that would reward me properly. You can work this business from anywhere. Now, while it's not a job, you get all the backing of a British PLC, and the training is absolutely off the scale. So it's all online, all done from the safety of your own home. And the initial training you have to do as a partner is just 2 to 3 hours long. So you can literally join the business today, finish your training this evening, and be earning money from tomorrow. That's how quickly we can get you started. There is a startup cost with this business, as rightly there should be, because it's like having a mini franchise. And it covers all your insurance, it covers all your licenses, as I said, your training, your websites, all the tools and everything. And it's only £100. But even better than that, if you decide to be a customer first, you can join for just £50. So £50 startup cost for this amazing business. I have to say, knowing what I know now, I actually paid £200 to join back in 2009. But I would happily pay thousands, and most franchises with a sort of opportunity like this are in the region of £15,000 to £20,000. So it is an amazing opportunity. As I said, you can work from anywhere. There's no stock to buy or hold. Literally, once you've paid your joining fee, then the company do everything. Once you've introduced a member, you don't have to worry about getting your money off your customers or anything like that. While it says there's no staff to employ, I would suggest it's better than that, because we've got those 2,000 staff at head office that are all there to look after us and look after our customers. We've got an amazing team of 450 people that you would be involved with that will also help you, but you don't have to worry if anyone's got a headache on a Monday morning. It really doesn't affect your business at all. So fast and risk-free, I've talked about the joining fee, I've talked about how you can become a customer first. One thing I haven't mentioned is it is absolutely 100% refundable, that joining fee. So if you become a partner, you get all your help and support, you do your training, even if you earn some money, but within 90 days you decide it's not for you, the company will give your money back. They do not want people to be paying money and not be successful. That's not what we're about. It takes about 5 minutes to get registered as a partner. And as I said, you can be up and running and earning money very, very quickly. So this is just some of the reasons that will pop up on the screen in a minute about why some other people have joined. I don't know why you're here tonight looking at this, but I hope that you've seen some value and some benefits in it and what it could perhaps do for your life too. And one thing that's definitely worth mentioning is that you may be thinking, oh, they've been going for a long time now, you know, perhaps it's all sewn up, but we've only got 2% of the marketplace. There's still 98% to go for. So you speak to 100 people at the moment, it's likely only 2 of them have heard about the club yet, because we don't do any advertising. It's almost like Britain's best kept secret. But I absolutely know 100% with what's going on in the country right now, that this is going to become a household name within the next 3 to 5 years. And everybody's going to want to be a member. So my advice to you is get going, get a mini on the drive, and then they're going to know where to find you when they come looking. So have a look on the screen there. Why is it you were looking here? What is it that you want from the business? Anything that you want is available to you. I'm just going to stop the screen share now, and we're just going to hear from a couple of other people. Just very quickly, a couple of testimonials on the call before we wrap up. Thank you very, very much for your time, everybody that's been listening and watching this evening. It's absolutely great to have you on here, and I hope it's just given you a potential solution. So we're just going to go to Lewis now, if we can. Lewis, are you okay to unmute yourself? Is that all right? So Lewis, I just want to introduce him quickly. So Lewis is 20 years old. He got made redundant from his he'll tell you what company, Jet2, a couple of weeks ago, and he only joined us on May the 31st. So Lewis, can you just tell us sort of very quickly, what have you done in the last 17 days, and how are you feeling about being part of the business?
So I've mainly worked with my family.
Well, Lewis, we can't hear you very well. Can you go a bit closer to your mic or something?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Not very well. Let me go to Carl and Laura. I'll come back to you in a minute, Lewis. See if you can up the sound a bit. So we're going to go to Laura and Carl now, who are some great friends of mine, joined the business 6 years ago. And life took them in a different direction after a very, very good start in the business, but very pleased to see them back. So Laura and Carl, I don't know which one of you's talking. Lovely couple, work the business together. Would you tell us what's happened with you over the last couple of months, and what sort of brought you back and how you're feeling about it?
I think what brought us back is exactly what so many people are going through out there. Carl had quite a big chunk of his wages cut off, and I'm at home with 2 small children. It just made sense. And it was one of those light bulb moments. Oh my goodness, we've got this amazing business just tucked away in a pocket. Might as well take it out. And it's been amazing, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We felt we changed our, let's say, the next 6 months for the better, for sure, with how much we earned, how much we achieved, and it's just in general feeling so much better for ourselves because we did something. We were so proactive rather than just sitting at home and feeling sorry for ourselves.
Yeah, and just the way that it's helped change the structure of our lives. I'm now home more. We're able to do more, but fit it in around the family stuff. So it's all just fitted into the right place, and it's perfect timing.
Brilliant, thank you. And can you tell us what you've recently ordered this week?
A BMW Mini.
Woo! Well done, well done. That's fantastic. So what did you have to do? How many families did you have to help to get your free car that's on its way?
75.
75 families help 75 people save money and get a car. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Thank you very much, guys. That's brilliant. Lewis, I'm going to come back to you now. Let's see if we can hear you now. I want to hear your lovely story. Go for it.
Okay, so yeah, I got made redundant and I saw this opportunity and it was like a lifesaver, and I just went through my family and I helped everyone in my family, which they're really, really grateful for. And I now can help their friends and family, and also made myself a lot of money on the way. So it's the best opportunity I've ever had, honestly. And you guys should all go for it, 100%.
Thank you, Lewis. So Lewis is very modest. He's done extremely well. So he's, yes, in 17 days, helped 20 people save money. And as he did rightly say, earned himself a nice little bit of money too. And we're only halfway through June, so goodness knows what he's going to have done by the end of the month. But we're very, very pleased to have him on the team. And that's just an example of how someone can get going very quickly. So listen, thank you ever such a lot for your time this evening, everybody. My advice now is to please, as soon as this ends, or as soon is go back to whoever invited you on this evening or whoever showed you this video, and just get your questions answered and give it a go. What have you got to lose? And what if this was the opportunity that changed your life? At the end of the day, you've got 90 days to try it. We're all here to help you 100%, and we would really, really love to have you on board. If it's not for you, that's fine, but please share it with as many people as you can, because we're on a mission here to sort of help this nation get a little bit back on its feet, and we really can do that, and we can help a lot of people. So good evening, everyone. Thank you very, very much for listening. Thanks for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.
Thank you.